What's up guys, Andres here with another video. Today we're going to go over the update for Black Desert Test Server this week. Remember, global app test server updates usually take 1 to 2 weeks to appear on our live servers, assuming there are no delays and no changes. Now this week we received the first of the class reworks promised to us, Ranger and Warrior. I have videos on my channel on both classes if you are interested in finding out more about the changes. So far it seems the reworks for both classes have been polarizing in the community. Let me know which class you think came out with the best changes in the comments. Also remember that we should still see tweaks to the classes in the coming weeks as more class reworks get released on the test server. Now apart from the class reworks, we also received some major changes to potions and infinite potions. So first, potions will get reworked. We will no longer have mana potions, willpower potions, and spirit potions. Instead, all resources will be now using mana potions to make it simpler for newer players and to reduce item bloat. Now, this means that you will have the cooldown timers for mana potions moving forward, so a buff to classes that didn't use mana to begin with. Now because of this, the infinite MP potion will now recover 375 mana instead of 325 mana, and the cooldown has been lowered to 5 seconds instead of 6 seconds, so a great change for those with the infinite mana potion. Now speaking of the infinite mana potion and the infinite potion itself, it's also received some major changes, including the ability to make weaker versions of the infinite potion by using 1 or 2 pieces of the infinite potion pieces. So if you have one piece, or say the cocktail drop, you'll have an infinite medium potion. If you go to Roneros and you get a second piece, you will get an infinite large potion, and if you have all 3 pieces, you will have the effect of the normal infinite XL potion, or the infinite potion. As you grind for the infinite potion pieces, you will now also receive shards of that piece at a higher chance than the actual drop. So 100 of these shards will allow you to go to Grana and talk to Marandora and exchange it for the piece itself. This is the new pity system that they've added to help people who have been grinding for a long time. However, it is not retroactive, so once this goes live, you can start grinding and getting those shards, but before then, you're basically grinding for pure luck at that point. I've personally done maybe 150 hours of just Coctum, infinite potion grind with no drop, before I just kind of said, I'm not going to bother with this for now. I'll test out the rates once they actually go live on servers and see if they're actually fairly good. Depending on how many shards you get per hour, it may be a little bit better, or you're still looking at, over 100 to 200 plus hours of grind per piece. We'll see how it goes. For those of you who already have the potion, by the time this change goes live, you're going to receive a special petal in the mail. You're going to use these to convert your potion into one that's called the Ancient Odore Spirit for the mana potion, and the Ancient Ornette Spirit for the HP potion. Your family name will also be engraved on them. You will now also have access to do a quest to get both a yellow and blue title if you've already done the potion, and the titles so far, according to the translation, are going to be Duskbringer and Dawnbringer, depending on which potion you're getting. If you get the potion after the change of the pity system, you will only be able to get the blue version, though I may be wrong, but the blue title in the notes looks a little bit different than the normal blue titles we normally get through just playing the game. So it looks a bit like the hybrid or Zeka and blue title, where the color is a special hue. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. The Dead Tree Essence now just got a buff to drop rates from moss trees and can now be acquired when using the fluid collector tool on moss and loopy trees, which is a nice buff for that item, which is pretty hard to get. Spirit Perfume's max central market price has increased by 30% to alleviate the demand strain, and you can now make Spirit Perfume from yellow, purple, blue, and sky blue flowers, and the respawn rate of these flowers have increased, so they will appear more often, just making anything possible to get Spirit Perfumes back on the market in higher quantity since demand is so high lately. Storage keepers in all towns will now allow you to sell your vendor trash directly, so you don't need to go to a vendor to sell your trash. An amazing change. Before, when you used to use maids to store your trash in nearby towns like say Serendia or Calfian, if you were grinding Star's End, you would have to basically take a bunch of them, slow walk to a vendor, sell it, come back, get some more, sell it. Now you can just sell it directly from the storage keeper. A huge quality of life change. It should have been in the game already, but I'm really glad that we're getting this now. Serendia main story also now rewards a bunny pet after completion, which is great for newer players. The Elvia zones had some buffs with Baragi Den alerts now appearing faster and increasing in alert status faster as well. They're locked to each individual player, so it will no longer be down to the strongest player either. The Baragi spawn itself now rewards more loot when you defeat him, which is great. Altar Imps will now also also spawn beg and normal waves of unstable souls at the same time. Usually it was just beg or the unstable souls. Now it's both if you get beg, so now you're getting more trash and loot. The flag will also glow and spawn waves continuously while this is happening, which is great. The loot scroll Agris feature has been changed again. I've been talking about this for feels like forever now. This time we have our own submenu in UI that will allow you to turn the loot scroll Agris on and off with a 5-minute cooldown, so you can recharge the loot scroll meter with normal scrolls that we normally get, blue and yellow, and each one increasing the loot scroll Agris timer. It will consume the timer once you set it to on, with just the time passing by, with mode 1 being the blue loot scroll time and then mode 2 being yellow loot scrolls, so it's double the time consumption. What this basically means is that you no longer will be tied to monster kills per loot scroll as the original change to loot scroll Agris. Instead, it is like before, like we have right now in live servers, where you use a loot scroll, or in this case you turn on your loot scroll Agris, and will have the effect running as long as you want. Now if you need to pause the effect, you can turn it off, go get a sandwich, duel for spot, fight off some people if you need to. Then you turn it back on after at least 5 minutes have passed to reactivate the effect and not lose your loot scroll time. It's a sensible solution that is simple and easy to understand, I think. It makes sense. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Now before I leave you, in case you were not following me on Twitter, I wanted to give you guys a look at the 2 outfits coming up for us. This coming week we're getting the new Ranger outfit, and the week after we will be getting a new Kunoichi outfit. So let me know what you guys think about those outfits and designs in the comments down below. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comments or over on our community Discord. We're now public and accepting new members, so follow that link, react to the comment to get your member role, and say hello. If you want to support the videos I make in small donations, you can follow the Ko-fi link below and buy me a cup of coffee. I love coffee as much as I love bells, so every coffee you buy me will be greatly appreciated and will of course come with some Discord perks. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload my next video. Remember, bell is good. As always, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.